everyone. Welcome to the Dudeist Journey. I'm your host, the Reverend Philip K. And I'd like to start off by saying that Dudeism is not a religion, it's more of a philosophy. That philosophy is to take it easy, which is to think with a cool mind. You could say that Dudeism is modern-day Taoism, which is the art of peace. As there is an art of war, so there is an art of peace. That's what we try to do here. We try to practice the way of the dude in life, which is easier said than done. So we try to take a look at philosophy and religion, science, find the connections and put them together. And that's what we're here to do today. So thank you all for tuning into this fine sermon here after what has been a shit fucking week. Holy god damn. Hope you all enjoyed your spring break. I know I tried to, took the kids out, went a few places, spent some money. Trying to stimulate that economy. But no, I had did I have a shit fucking week. So aside here from the podcast and spreading the word of Dudeism is, I sell comic books and I write novels and stuff and do artwork, and so I sell them at conventions and stuff. But convention seems been real tough lately because the big boys have moved in, the little guys have closed down. It's tough out there, man. It's really tough. Ooh. So I'm having a smoke and a drink right now as I reminisce on this. Feel free to join me. I know a lot in Dudeism, they're always, talking about the White Russians. But I'm not big on coffee, so I'm just having me some scotch. Oh, me and Johnny Walker. Giving me what daddy needs. So there's this convention I kept hearing about from my cosplayer friends called AllCon. And it was supposed to be everything, right? It's got the anime stuff, got the superhero stuff, got the horror stuff, got everything, right? So I'm like, cool, I'm going to go check out this con. Now, I saw they had tables available, and I thought, oh, well, hey, man, let's get a table, because, me and my buddy, who I do conventions with, we didn't really have anything booked, so I was like, hey, man, let's do this. And he was caught a little bit off guard. He wasn't expecting to do anything, until like August, so he was like, well, shit, let me print out some stuff, because he does 3D printing and modeling. So he put some stuff together. I put some stuff together. I go out there. I get the table, trying to get feeling pretty good. And holy fuck, was this like the worst con? Like small crowd. No one really showed up, but there were just a ton of cosplayers. And the cosplayers had all these photo opportunities and professional photographers and all this shit and a costume ball party and all this stuff. So yeah, I started to realize, oh shit, yeah. I got told to go to this con by cosplayers because for cosplayers, this is a great con. But as a vendor trying to make a buck, holy fuck, was that a train wreck. I mean, people left on Saturday. Like, Saturday's supposed to be the busiest day. It fucking wasn't. Holy shit. Like, it was slow. And they opened on, like, Thursday. I was like, and I couldn't be there for Thursday or Friday because, like, what was it? I got kids and shit. And my partner there, my buddy, he couldn't make it. He was working, so we went Saturday and Sunday, and fuck, man. I'm telling you, man, I barely sold anything. I lost about $400 on this fucking trip, which I know I talked to some of the other vendors, man, they lost damn near $1,000. But yeah, like, vendors usually don't pack up early because they know they're going to make some sales, but like, these fuckers were packing up in the middle of they're like, this is a bust. No one's buying anything. And sure enough, they weren't, man. It was like, fuck. So, God, it was fucking bad, man. But one of the funny things about it, like, the con was very accommodating for people with disabilities, right? And I saw people in wheelchairs. I saw people with walkers, little people who had like motorized scooters and stuff. I saw all kinds of disabled people. And then I saw people with service dogs. And I found it kind of funny was that the people who were walking around and looking absolutely fine, I'm not saying that they don't have problems. I'm saying they obviously do have issues. But why the fuck do they have a service dog when there's a dude in a wheelchair over here that doesn't have one? The person with the walker, all these other people who look like they would need service dogs, they don't have one. But this motherfucker over here that doesn't look like they need a service dog at all, why the fuck are they dragging their fucking dog around? What the fuck is this shit? I must have seen half a dozen people with service dogs, and none of them looked like they needed service dogs. I was like, the fuck is this? Yeah, so fucking great con. Great fucking con. It has been tough, man. Trying to stay optimistic, trying to hang it in there, and it's been tough. I don't know if I've talked about this or not, but I actually, I'm biting the bullet here, and I'm actually going to try doing a stand-up. I think I talked about this before, but yeah, I'm taking a comedy class, which I know is looked down upon, but I don't give a shit, because you have to understand, man. Like, my background is in theater, and in theater, you get a part, you get lines, and you rehearse. Okay, and since I already had just a bad run-in doing stand-up on the open mics, because when you do stand-up at an open mic night, you're not doing it in front of a crowd that's had a few drinks and is out for a good time. No, you're doing it in front of other comedians. And these guys are critical as fuck. They know everything about comedy. They know about the rule of threes. They know about tag backs. They've seen every fucking stand-up performance that's ever come out for the past 40 fucking years. So it's a tougher crowd. It's a tough crowd when you're doing open mics. But I just knew that, like, I've got material, but I need to refine it. I need to rehearse. And so that's why I'm doing this in that aspect there. The class has kind of helped me with that. It's also the fact that I'm just fucking depressed, man. It's if this is your first time listening to the podcast, I lost my little brother in 2020, and then I lost my wife in 22. So grief has overtaken my life. Can't really sleep. Stressed all the time. Dealing with just the trauma and the pain and crying every fucking day, no matter what. And I just want to laugh, man. And I've been going to comedy shows and seeing comedians and stuff, and I'm just like, well, fuck yeah, I know I can do this. And I'm sure if you've heard the podcast, heard the other episodes of my sermons, I use comedy all the time because I've used it my whole life. It was a way to deal with, having not the greatest childhood. We used comedy. That's how we dealt with the pain. And I'm doing that the same way now, trying to deal with the grief by using this. Problem is, it's just kind of fucked up my memory, and it's made it a little crazy. But the folks in the class have been encouraging. Folks have been nice. Because it's tough when you're working in the arts, because not only are your classmates your peers, they're also your competition. And that always kind of plays in the back of your mind. And you're like, if there's a guy in there that's really good, you're like, oh, fuck, okay, so here's the bar. I got to try and be as good as this guy right now. Because at the end of this class, there's a showcase. So you do, you're basically doing comedy in front of whoever friends you can get to come. I'm not inviting anybody. I told him straight up, because it's like, I haven't told anybody in my personal life I'm taking this class. I keep telling everyone I'm going to therapy. I'm going to group therapy for 4 hours. And it is kind of like therapy, for me. But yeah, I was like, I'm not inviting anybody, dude, not like they'd come. Because most of my friends are like me. We're antisocial. We're hobbits. We fucking stay indoors. We don't really go out that much. Especially with prices the way that they are now. Fucking Christ. So I'm trying my hand at it, and folks have been cool so far, and they know that I'm a reverend. And today in class was kind of funny because, I wear a hoodie, a black beanie, I got big black aviator sunglasses, black t-shirt. And so, of course, guys were like, you look like the Unabomber, motherfucker. Like, shit, right? So when I get on stage, I take my glasses off. And then when I take my glasses off, they're like, okay, now you look like a meth dealer. Like, you look like you take meth and you sell meth. Like, if we saw you in an alley, we would fucking, like, run the other way. Like, we would fucking, which is kind of the point. I grew up in kind of a tough neighborhood. Um, and so it's like you had to look tough. You had to look like you could kill somebody, or, that you were a possible, homicidal maniac with a prison record or some shit. And you do that to scare away folks. Because if you look like the scary folks, and most of the time people leave you the fuck alone. So yeah, I guess I'm not real approachable. Once again, I'm antisocial. I mean, for fuck's sake, Jesus Christ. Why do you think I'm doing a sermon in a podcast so I can, like, record this at home in a closet as opposed to doing it on stage in front of a group of people? Now, I'm trying to look at, because I get nervous when I get on stage in front of folks, and everyone does. And I do have a history, like I said, I have a degree in theater, for God's sakes. I used to get in front of people all the time. But, stand-up is different because I'm not reading someone else's lines and doing someone else's blocking and wearing the clothes, I'm me. So if I suck, it's fucking on me, When you do a play with other people, if you fuck up, the other people can help cover for you. But when it's just you on stage, oh, fuck, it's nerve-wracking. But I'm working on it, and that's the point of this class, this is my way of dealing with my grief and getting through things. A lot of the times when you're dealing with grief, they'll talk about using artistic expression, which is like painting or drawing or or stand-up comedy. I would like to do theater again, but it's just, I know that if I do it, the rehearsal schedule is going to be tough. You know what I mean? It's like, because usually the rehearsals are like 3 to 4 nights a week. And then you've got weekend performances Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's a big commitment. It's a bit tough when you got 2 kids. So, because like the weekends, hey, grandparents are here so they can help watch the kids. I can go to the class, come back home, that kind of thing. So I'm giving it a shot. And it's also a way, I think, to help spread Dudeism. I mean, not everyone listens to podcasts, and this is another way to kind of help spread the word and let folks know about it. And of course, I can make jokes about it, trying to convert people to my religion. I have pamphlets and cookies after the show. But while I'm dealing with just all the craziness, just like you're dealing with the craziness right now out there in the world, this particular sermon is about stress relief, okay? We all got stress. I got stress, you got stress, we're all on drugs, we're drinking and smoking, we're dealing with it. But there's other ways that we can deal with it too. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. I've gone in through and got the... what was it, from like psychology.com or some shit, and they went ahead and they've put together, so it was this 9 possible ways to help you deal with your stress, okay? Because I know you got it. I know you're dealing with it. Fuck, I am too, bro. Sometimes it makes you freaking snap. My stress right now is like, because my subconscious is dealing with the grief and the loss and the pain. And so my consciousness, unfortunately, is kind of getting the leftovers. So my memory's not great. Had a bit more of a shorter temper. Because it just sucks, man. It just fucking sucks. And now it's like you appreciate life more. You realize, how short life is. It's that big fucking reminder that we're all going to die. You value your time more, and you literally do not want to put up with bullshit. So if someone's trying to give you some bullshit or something else, it's just like, fuck you. Or, that one person who literally just talks to you so they can, like, try to drag you down or some shit. Fuck those people. Don't even fucking talk to them. Fucking ignore them. I don't get time for your shit. So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about some stress relief techniques that might be able to help you in time, right? Help you in your daily life, man. Let's take a look at this. So the first one they talk about is take time for yourself. Well, fuck yeah, right on, goddamn it. Go out there, take some time for yourself. Mm-hmm. Whew, that's what you got to do. You got to go out and do some stuff you enjoy. Go bowling. Go hang out with friends. Me, I like to go to comedy shows, man. Because I want to laugh. This life is short. I want to laugh. I want to have some fun. You know what I mean? And, oh yeah, which reminds me, I'm not really trying to date. Because I keep having this problem. And you might have this problem too. Do you have a friend that is more attractive than you are? Because I do. Let's just call this friend Sexy Pirate because they dress like a sexy pirate. And they're good looking. They got the long wavy hair, the dashing smile, the pectoral muscles, the tight pants. I mean, just everything that the women are looking for. And it's kind of tough, man. Because, like, I'll sit here and be like, you know, flirting and hitting on the ladies and stuff, but they're like, you know, commenting on his photos. Meanwhile, they're not like ignoring me on social media altogether. I mean, for some women, it's like, I don't even fucking exist because I'm over here wearing my like frumpy dad clothes, or as some people pointed out, my meth head gear disguise. And, so yeah, it's like they're totally flocking to him. And I can't get a date to save my fucking life. Oh, because that's how it is sometimes out here in the real world. You know, you got that attractive friend and the ladies just flock to him and everything. And he tells me, he's like, well, you just got to dress up more and da-da-da, things like that. And I'm like, yeah. Look, man, I'm trying to get in shape. I'm lifting weights. I'm eating the salads. I'm doing what I fucking can here, you know. But yeah, kind of, you know, just focusing on me and seeing kind of where things go. And so... yeah, trying to take that time for myself. Like I said, like this comedy class thing I'm taking. It's really just it's me taking time for myself out of the week. 'Cause my day is filled with all day long 24/7 responsibilities. Like my kid waking me up at 6 a.m. on a fucking Saturday to make waffles and shit. It's like, fucking Christ. And it's not like they tap you like, Dad, it's time for waffles. No, it's like, Dad, waffles, you promised, Dad, waffles. Yeah, I promised. And your mom promised she was on birth control. Fucking goddamn son of a bitch. Daddy needs a drink and it's not even 7 a.m. Mm-hmm. So yeah, when you're trying to relieve stress, definitely take some time for yourself. Do some stuff you want to do, you know. Maybe go to Target, get yourself a little Starbucks and a book, you know what I'm saying? Treat yourself. And I say that because I'm one of those people that has like 5 stacks of books at home that I still haven't read, and I still go out and buy books. I'm trying to create my own personal library, man. It's not the books that's the problem, it's the shelves. Just don't have enough shelves. All right, so the second thing that's recommended by psychologists when dealing with stress relief is to exercise. This actually does create endorphins, which help your overall mood and your overall health. And I actually can state this is true. Since I've started exercising, it has helped me with my sleep. It does. It has actually made a difference. You know, I feel a little bit better because, you know, I'm working out and I'm getting in shape, but it's just... exercising is a big thing. And it can be just walking, man. You know what I mean? We're not talking like get on a fucking treadmill and try to outbeat the Flash and shit. Like, no, man. Just go for a fucking walk. It's totally chill, man. Just walk around your backyard, your neighborhood. Just smoke a J. Just relax, man. Just take it easy. Just do whatever you feel is comfortable. Yoga's a big one. You know, more folks are doing yoga. Or, you know, if you're a guy and you feel like yoga's too womanly, there's this thing called DDP yoga, Diamond Dallas Page yoga. It's actually helped me in my back, so I highly recommend it. But do some exercise, dudes. You need to. Okay, 3 to 4 times a week, 5 if you can. All right. Stick around. Okay, stick around. World needs you. Okay, eat the fucking healthy food. And I'll get it. And that goes into the third fucking point here on stress relief, which is eat healthy. Okay. Now, if you're eating shit food, you're going to be in a shit mood, dude. All right? So you eat the good food for a better mindset. And speaking on comedy, this is a fucking problem, okay? We have lost so many comics just to bad health, man. Fucking Ralphie May and John Candy, Patrice O'Neill. I mean, we've lost a lot of comics to health problems. So I'm always trying to tell people get healthy, and there's like someone in the class. I'm just like, eat the fucking salads, asshole. Okay, eat the fucking salads, all right? Because the guy had a stroke and everything, and it was all connected to his weight. So I'm just like, motherfucker, eat the goddamn salads. Do the fucking workout. Eat salads, bitch. Okay, stick around. Fuck. I'm eating the salads. You think I want to eat the fucking salads? No, I don't want to eat the fucking salads. But I will eat the fucking salads so I can stay on this earth a little bit longer, okay? Without constantly, like, finding it hard to breathe, all right? Stick around. Now, if you're exercising and you're eating well, that's going to lead to the fourth step in stress relief, which is sleeping. This, according to psychologists, you get 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. And why don't I get you a fucking milkshake and a unicorn horn, motherfucker? Oh. 7 to 9 hours. Oh, fuck it. Do you realize how much fucking drugs I have to take to get 7 to 9 hours? I have to hire like a morning sitter to watch the kids so I can sleep. I literally have to take days when my kids are at school to catch up on sleep I've lost during the week, man. It's fucking hell. But it does help with stress relief. But it also is hard to sleep when you got stress. But that's what the drugs are for. Yeah. That's the cool thing about Dudeism. We're totally cool about drug use. You don't have to use drugs. But if you're not using drugs, what the fuck are you on? What the? Do you live in a cotton candy house in fucking La La Land? What the fuck is this shit? Now, if you can't sleep, but you are eating healthy and exercising and stuff, there is something you can do, and that's the fifth suggestion in stress relief from psychology, which is meditation or mindfulness. Now, I know some people are kind of, I don't meditate and do. Well, think of it more as like prayer. You know what I mean? Think of it as having like a long prayer session, or just taking time out for yourself to have a little fucking peace and quiet and some silence. If you're a parent, you know what I'm fucking talking about. Being able to have that peace and that calm for just, even if it's, 10, 15 minutes. God, is it awesome. I mean, there's a reason that some parents take a long time in the shower. They're not masturbating. They're just enjoying the fact that, they can have some peace and quiet and some rest, some decompression, man. Chance to take it easy for a little bit. This world is all rush, rush, rush. Now, go, go, go. Sometimes you got to stop and slow down, man. You got to unplug. All right? Leave the phone at home, okay? Go for a walk. Chill. Pretend it's the 1980s. But yes, definitely try some meditation. I know I do. I'll lock my fucking door sometimes, man. Play some fucking music. I got a rug. I got a Big Lebowski rug, that helps tie the room together. And I'll just sit on that and try and just take some time to focus on my mind, clear my thoughts, and see how all these pieces are going to fall into place. Which brings us into the sixth step, or sixth suggestion for stress relief, which is to set limits. Okay? We're not fucking superheroes, all right? We are human. We have limits. We have limitations. And the sooner you embrace these limitations, will you understand how to strengthen and work around them, okay? There's some times that you just got to say no if it's too much stress. If it's too much going on, just stop. Sorry, can't do it, you know? So that's definitely something you need to think about in all this, okay? And understanding these limits is not weakness. It's just realizing that your battery has a limit, man. We all do. There's limits to everything. There's limits to how far your Wi-Fi travels. So there's limits to how far your car can go on one tank. There's limits. It's okay. Figure them out if you want to extend them or stretch them. Because I know that there are people like, we have no limits and the sky's the limit. There's no limit. No, fuck you. We've all got limits. Okay, asshole? If I put a shit ton of weight on your fucking little bench there, you're not going to be able to pick it up. We got limits. It's okay. Understand the limitations, work around them, okay? My late wife, she was in a fucking wheelchair. And despite being in a paraplegic in a fucking wheelchair, she became a court reporter for the local government, making 6 figures a year, and gave birth to 2 healthy kids. The fuck you doing? Huh? What you doing with your life, asshole? Get the fuck up. Know your limitations, work around them, find your strengths. My late wife do it? Fuck, you can do it too. You walking, you not in a chair, get the fuck up, motherfucker. You got more possibilities than you think. You have more options than you think. Work around those limitations. You can do it. You can fucking do it. Now, the 7th thing about stress relief that they recommend is to have a plan. Now, having a plan, it's optional. But what they're saying is, like, maybe plan your days and keep a schedule, right? Like, for instance, if you're exercising, so you want to make a plan for that, right? If you're eating healthy, maybe plan out your meals and kind of watching what you eat, Plan some time to meditate. Plan that time for yourself. Plan the time to go out and have some fun, man. Plan it. Make the time. Make the time. You can be a son of a bitch, but fucking make it happen. Like, I didn't think that I could get, someone watching my kids while I take off for 4 hours and try to learn how to write fucking dick and fart jokes and shit. Which I'm not, by the way, because it's a clean show. Fucking Christ, this clean show shit. My dad was a truck driver, okay? Fuck was literally every other word, and we weren't saying it to be mean or cruel or anything. It's just how we fucking talked, man. How you fucking doing? Pass the fucking peas. Here's your fucking birthday cake. Happy fucking birthday. It's just it was just the language. But yeah, so plan, man. I'm planning, you're planning. We all plan in some way or another. And, hey, if the plan doesn't go right, it's okay. We can work around it. We're going to be like water, man. We're going to be like water. We're going to flow around it. We're going to find a way. Find a way to keep it flowing. Now, this is an option here in stress relief that is recommended by psychologists. And I do think this is a good idea. I mentioned this a little bit earlier. And that is to, number 8, minimize your screen time. Okay? Ladies, gentlemen, please let us confess that we have literally probably spent a fucking hour, scrolling through our phones looking at random shit. No particular reason. Could have done a ton of shit with that hour. Could have gotten some stuff finished. Could have exercised. Could have ate well. Could have gone for that walk. Could have planned some shit out. Could have taken time for yourself. Could have gone out and have some fun. But no, you spend it looking around at fucking memes and weird-ass videos and fucking celebrities interviewing each other on podcasts, because everyone's got a fucking podcast now, and most of them suck. And I'm like I said, myself probably included in that bunch. But yeah, just try to use your phone as just a phone. And none of us like fucking getting calls. We're all doing text messages now. So you could literally set your phone down and just use it as just a phone. Not as a web surfer, not as a thing to check your mail, not as a fucking arcade game or a message device or any of that. Just a phone. Someone calls you, then you pick it up. Otherwise, just leave it there. Pretend it's the 90s, okay? Just pretend it's the 90s, and we all got one phone, and it's in the fucking kitchen, and it's got a big, long-ass, curly fucking cord that gets knotted up all the goddamn time, okay? There it is. There it is. I'm just kidding. Some people did have phones in our room, but usually they were these crappy phones that, like, you could see through them. They were, like, made of this, like, see-through plastic and shit, or what the fuck ever. My sister had one. We all thought it was cool. I never fucking had a phone. My brother had a fucking Wolverine phone. Now that was fucking awesome. I mean, it fucking worked. It was crazy. But yeah, so just minimize the screen time. Just put the shit down, man. Just put it down for a bit. Unplug, man. Unplug. Go do something. I don't know. Go for a walk. Read a book. Like I said, I've given you plenty of suggestions already. Shit that you're going to be doing with that fucking time. Do it. I know it's tough. And I know that some of us don't want to admit that we're addicted to these fucking devices. I'll admit we're fucking addicted. And the way I know is because you're not going to be able to put that phone down for a whole day. I mean, I give you the challenge to use it as just a phone for one whole day. But I guarantee you, I fucking guarantee you, that the majority of you won't be able to do it. Not for a full day. A few hours, maybe half, but a full day. Yeah. That's addiction. So let's go down. And speaking of accepting our addictions, number 9, the last tip on stress relief here by psychologists is to accept what you cannot change and focus on what you can control. Yeah, so that phone addiction thing that was just disgusting. What is that? Can you change? Can you focus on what you can control? Because you can control yourself from picking it up. Or can you? It's definitely something to think about and consider when you come into things like this. Because like I said, we talked about the accepting limitations, right? And so, like I said, there's things you can't change. So you focus on what you can. You focus on the strengths. Focus on what you can do. Focus on how you can make it work. Is it going to be easy? No, it's going to be tough. And I'm sorry for this. But this is life. It is not fucking easy. It's fucking tough. And one of the quotes I got while I was working on this, it came up, it was all, life is how you make it. Life is beautiful and can be beautiful for you. Thanks for your fortune cookie fucking advice, you dumb cocksucker. But while yes, I can agree that life can be beautiful, it can also be a swift kick in the fucking nuts with a pair of steel-toed boots, asshole. Life can be a big fucking pile of shit. A big fucking long list of fucking disappointments and heartbreak and fucking hell. Life can be fucking hell. But, hey, saying life is beautiful is better, and we can put it on a fucking picture of the sunset and make it into a meme and share it with the world. It says, so your life can be beautiful too. Yeah, well, my life's going to get beautiful the moment the scotch starts kicking in, motherfucker. That's when my life's going to fucking get real fucking beautiful. And if I can get those shrooms from that buddy of mine, oh yeah, I'm going to see all kinds of colors. All kinds of beauty. Lucky me. All right, now that we have these 9 little tips here and a little bit to think about, we're going to take 5 minutes. That's right, just 5 minutes for you to think about these steps, think about how you might be able to work them into your life, work them into your schedule, and help them to help you handle your stress, okay? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start that 5 minutes right now. All right, and we're back. Well, I hope that these stress relief tips by modern day psychologists might give you a hand. And I hope it might help you to kind of make some sense of this crazy world and maybe help make your life a little bit better. Because I know it's tough out there, man. And if no one's said it lately, let me be the first to say it here. Or not the first, but just let me say this real quick. I believe in you. I absolutely 100% believe in you. You can do it, man. It's going to be tough. It's going to be hell. It's going to be probably a fuck ton of work, and you're going to have to do shit you've never done before. But I believe in you. I believe you can do it. So if no one said that lately, listen to me. I believe in you. I believe in you. I love you. And I'm proud of you. And keep on going, dudes. It's a tough world out there. But you're still standing. And I'm fucking proud of you for that. You keep doing it, dudes. And I hope that in this big, crazy world that you're dealing with, I hope you remember to take it easy. Because when you take it easy, the dude abides. Thanks for listening, folks. Hope to see you next time.
From author Reverend Philip K. comes your next must-read book, Nicholas of Myra, a novel available on Amazon. In Nicholas of Myra, a novel, immerse yourself in the life of the man we all know as Santa Claus. From the loss of his parents to being raised on a farm by his uncle, Nicholas's early life was marked by challenges. His journey led him to the Christian temple in Myra, where he became bishop in a time when Christianity was forbidden in the Roman Empire. Experience Nicholas's profound strength as he faces arrest, persecution, and the unimaginable loss of his loved ones. Despite being tortured and imprisoned, his unshakable faith and his message of love, compassion, and generosity shine as a beacon through the darkness. Nicholas of Myra, a novel, is a journey through history, revealing the roots of Christmas and its traditions. It's a story of faith that endures against all odds. Available in Kindle, paperback, and Kindle Unlimited. Nicholas of Myra, a novel from author Reverend Philip K. Order your copy right now and discover the story of a lifetime.